Hey everybody, it's me, Masterchul'. Got a couple shout outs I want to shout out on this video. Remember, if you'd like to get a shout out in the future, all you got to do is subscribe to my channel and comment some of my videos. All right, enjoy the video. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's me, Masterchul'. I wanted to do another inspirational video. I thought it would be really cool to do one on being positive and being happy. And, you know, I feel like in this day and age, it's a struggle for sure. Nobody's denying that. But, you know, you either see the cup being half full or you see the cup half empty. I guess it's your perspective that changes your outlook, and then your outlook changes the way you feel. And so I've really tried to focus on being positive. You know, I don't try to spend my time being negative or being around people that are going to be negative, because you become what you hang around with. You become with what you associate with. Anyway, I try to think of somebody from work or somebody I knew personally that was always positive. Somebody that I always, you know, when I saw them, I would be like, oh, there's that person. You know, they're always happy. They always give off a sense of, you know what, I'm going to be happy because I choose to be happy. And so I was trying to think of somebody from work, and I was like, it was a little bit of a struggle because we're all human. There isn't a lot of people that don't have days where they're really down, or they have problems or troubles and they're stressed out. Even Masterchul', even me. I have a lot of days where I'm a little depressed, or I'm a little like, don't really want to socialize with people. And so that was kind of a nice thing about 2020 is I'm kind of introverted anyway. So I'm like, what's the big deal? Social distancing? Not hanging out with people? Okay. And so it has been a struggle in some ways, though, because when I want to be social, then the ability to be social isn't exactly out there either. Anyway, so I was thinking about somebody who's positive, and I thought, you know what? I know somebody. Every time I see her, she has a smile on her face. She has a little dance. She's happy, you know, and I know she's not happy all the time, because I know I've seen things from her social media that she's had struggles also. But yet I've never seen her down. I've never seen her say something negative about her fellow employees or people or things that are going on in the world. And so I thought this would be a great person to interview for my motivational video. I'm going to call it Happiness is a Choice. And so this lady's name is Becky. Little, spunky, happy, energetic, and she's been through things. Definitely. We've all been through things. But I thought, you know what? I think Becky would be a perfect choice for this one. So without further ado, here is Becky.
Hi. Aloha. I'm Becky.
All right, so name a time where you've had to deal with something stressful in your life and how you overcame that.
Well, I lost my mom at 15, and that was one of the most devastating things I've ever went through. Still miss her to this day. It's never gonna go away. But you know, I was blessed to have her in the time that I did, and you know, what she would always say is, it's never goodbye, it's only see you later. And that's so true. So it's like, you know, we've all lost somebody, and we can always remember that we've all had that happen. We've all, you know, had something happen to us, and we're never alone when often in those times of grief, depression, anxiety. I mean, there's so many things that I've dealt with in my life that so many times make you feel alone. But when you step back and you take a breather and you really think, there's everybody around us, everybody in whatever walk of life that they're in has gone through something, some kind of hardship, some kind of loss, some kind of devastation. And when you think about it like that, it's like, you know, what more reason to be kind? what more reason to, you know, give a helping hand or ask somebody if they're okay, and just choose kindness above all else. And yeah,
So how do you think you feel you deal with the stress of every day and things that go on in your life?
Throughout life of dealing with a lot of different things, I've learned a lot of different ways. And one is laughter is huge. Laughter is the best medicine. And so when I'm dealing with depression or different things, it's nice to pop in a nice, you know, funny film. Or I'll just talk to myself and make myself laugh. Or, you know, just find something to laugh about, you know. And also, like, make sure, you know, reach out, you know, to people that you can confide in. And when it does get hard and, like, things feel overwhelming, and, like, often, like, I love time alone. I love time with people. Sometimes I tend to get in a place where I become more like a hermit. Yeah, go figure, me, a hermit. What? But yeah, and so I found it's very important, even, you know, getting to those places, just reminding yourself that, hey, you know, reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member, you know, take that time because they care. There's people who care all the time. And often when we seclude ourselves, it makes us feel more alone than we really are. And so just making sure that, you know, at times spend that time talking, watching a funny movie with, or playing a game, or just crying in the arms, or just whatever, you know, just making that a priority to spend time with people you love and who love you.
So, who do you think really influenced you in your life and has made a positive influence on the way you look at things?
Somebody in my life that made a huge impact was my grandma. She passed away a couple years ago, and when my family moved to back to Hawaii from here when I was younger, I dealt with a lot of teasing and a lot of stuff, and I didn't really have many friends, and she was one of my best friends. I spent time with her. Like, I loved spending time with her. We'd bake together. We'd go out and get mochi, and I'd go to the store with her, and, like, I don't know, I just spent so much time with her. And it's so funny because our personalities were, like, so different. Like, she was a lot more serious, and it's like she would play Scrabble and she'd be so serious about the game, and I'm like my mom, where my mom would start making up words, and she's like getting irritated at my mom because she's like, that's not a word, like, you know. And I, like, that's the type of person I would be, just, you know, just making fun and just having fun, laughing and everything. But she was like less serious with me. She was more, I almost felt like when we spent time together, she was more of herself. And it was just so nice because in her life, she was more like the second person, or not really heard, or like what she wanted didn't matter as much. She was a hard worker, and she's just a beautiful person, so loving, so caring, and she was like the glue that held a lot of our family together. And I always call her an elephant spirit. So an elephant spirit. And so something that kind of defines that, I remember this moment. We were playing around in the kitchen when It was after my family moved to Virginia. She was visiting, and me and her were playing around the kitchen. And we were just laughing, and she looks at me at these eyes, and she's just like, Becky, you make me so crazy, but I love it. And that defined her. Yeah. Woo!
So what are a few things that make you happy, you know? Just a few.
Just a few?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, rainbows, obviously.
Mhm.
Double rainbows.
Ooh, double.
Uh-huh. I love... Everything makes me happy. Except sad things. But, no, just like making other people happy. I think I love sharing smiles. I love like sharing laughter. And just brightening up people's day. I love funny movies make me happy. Spending time with family makes me really happy. Friends. I love traveling. Oh gosh, it makes me so happy. Even just like at the airports. I love the airports. You never know who you're gonna meet. And same with on the airplanes. Like it's always like a new adventure. Every time I go, it's like, who am I gonna meet along my journeys? Like, I found along, like, majority of my travels, I've traveled alone, which I've loved. And I've met so many incredible and beautiful people along my journeys that I wouldn't trade for the world. Just the memories that I've been able to cherish, and just strangers who become a memory locked in your life and in your heart that you never forget. And it's amazing how just putting yourself out there and just not being afraid to meet whoever, to befriend a stranger, to whatever, talk to your bartender. And just get out there, and it's like you'd be completely amazed. It's like miracles along your journey, that how many miracles you can find, and how many people you can be a miracle to. So that's something I truly love. So I will be excited when I'm able to go fly somewhere again. Well, I guess technically we can soon, so yeah. But and then a lot of other things, but like that was like what, 3, 4.
Okay, so I really appreciate you coming out, and as always, it's always fun and a pleasure to talk with you, because you're always so chipper and happy, and we could all learn something from you. So till next time, and we'll see you. Stay positive, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.